The Lincoln Highway was one of the earliest transcontinental highways for automobiles across the United States of America, conceived in 1912 by Indiana entrepreneur Carl G.Fisher, and formally dedicated October 31, 1913. The Lincoln Highway ran coast to coast from Times Square in New York City west to Lincoln Park in San Francisco, originally through 13 states: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, and California. In 1915, the Colorado Loop was removed, and in 1928, a realignment relocated the Lincoln Highway through the northern tip of West Virginia. Thus, there are a total of 14 states, 128 counties, and more than 700 cities, towns and villages through which the highway passed at some time in its history. The first officially recorded length of the entire Lincoln Highway in 1913 was 3,389 miles. Over the years, the road was improved and numerous realignments were made, and by 1924 the highway had been shortened to 3,142 miles. Counting the original route and all of the subsequent realignments, there have been a total of 5,872 miles. The Lincoln Highway was gradually replaced with numbered designations after the establishment of the U.S. numbered highway system in 1926. Today, Interstate 80 serves as the primary highway from the New York City area to San Francisco. 1928-30 routing. Note: a fully interactive online map of the entire Lincoln Highway and all of its realignments, markers, monuments and points of interest can be viewed at the Lincoln Highway Association official map website. Google Maps prominently labels the 1928-30 route. Most of U.S. Route 30 from Philadelphia to western Wyoming, portions of Interstate 80 in the western United States, most of U.S. Route 50 in Nevada and California, and most of old decommissioned U.S. Route 40 in California are alignments of the Lincoln Highway. The final alignment of the Lincoln Highway corresponds roughly to the following roads: 42nd Street from the intersection of Broadway at Times Square in New York City westward 6 blocks to the Hudson River, Holland Tunnel from New York City westward under the Hudson River to Jersey City, New Jersey, near 42nd Street, was not an original part of the Lincoln Highway. In 1913, Lincoln Highway travelers crossed the Hudson River via the Weehawken Ferry from New York City to Union City, New Jersey. In 1928, the Lincoln Highway was rerouted through the Holland Tunnel from New York City to Jersey City. However, the original Lincoln Highway Association made no attempt to map a route from Times Square to the Holland Tunnel, so today, use the West Side Highway to connect from the west end of 42nd Street down to east portal of the Holland Tunnel. Closing parenthesis. U.S. Route 1/9 truck from Jersey City westward to Newark, New Jersey. New Jersey Route 27 from Newark southwestward to Princeton, New Jersey. U.S. Route 206 from Princeton southwestward to Trenton, New Jersey. U.S. Route 1 from Trenton southwestward to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. U.S. Route 30 from Philadelphia westward across Pennsylvania, the northern tip of West Virginia, and westward across Ohio and Indiana, to Aurora, Illinois. Illinois Route 31 from Aurora northwestward to Geneva, Illinois. Illinois Route 38 from Geneva westward to Dixon, Illinois. Illinois Route 2 from Dixon westward to Sterling, Illinois. U.S. Route 30 from Sterling westward across western Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, and Wyoming, to Granger, Wyoming. Interstate 80 from Granger westward across western Wyoming and Utah, to West Wendover, Nevada. U.S. Route 93 alternate and U.S. Route Route 93 from West Wendover southward to Ely, Nevada. U.S. Route 50 from Ely westward across Nevada to 9 miles west of Fallon, Nevada. From 9 miles west of Fallon to Sacramento, California, there are 2 Lincoln Highway routes over the Sierra Nevada Northern Route. U.S. Route 50 alternate northwestward to Wadsworth, Nevada, then Interstate 80 and AMP, Old U.S. Route 40 westward over Donner Pass and the Sierra Nevada to Sacramento. Sierra Nevada Southern Route, U.S. Route 50 westward around Lake Tahoe and over Echo Summit and the Sierra Nevada to Sacramento. Old U.S. Route 40 from Sacramento southwestward across California's Central Valley to the University Avenue exit in Berkeley, California, but was realigned when the Carquinez Bridge was completed in 1927. University Avenue from Interstate 80 westward to the Berkeley Pier, to cross the bay into San Francisco. Then take the Embarcadero from the Bay Bridge northwestward along the waterfront to connect to the Hyde Street Pier in Fisherman's Wharf. Closing parenthesis. For the Hyde Street Pier in San Francisco, take Hyde Street southward 2 blocks to North Point Street. North Point Street westward 3 blocks to Van Ness Avenue. Van Ness Avenue southward 16 blocks to California Street. California Street westward 54 blocks to 32nd Avenue. 32nd Avenue northward 2 blocks to Camino del Mar. Camino del Mar westward into Lincoln Park, arriving at the Lincoln Highway Western Terminus Plaza and Fountain in front of the California Palace of the Legion of Honor. The Western Terminus marker and interpretive plaque are located to the left of the palace, next to the bus stop.